I was 16 years old and I was asked by a neighbour to teach his children music. And then I was asked to babysit. And it was there where I was first sexually assaulted by him. And I was abused by him constantly from there on. I think there's this shame still around, or a discomfort around survivors coming forward that other people can't deal with. I didn't ask for this to happen to me. I wasn't brought into this world for this to happen to me. Why should I have to hide that again?
When I was 21, I was raped after a night out by a guy who was from the same town as me. Quite a violent rape. I had dreaded facing it for so long and struggled to accept it. And I had always felt a real sense of loneliness in what had happened and thinking nobody gets this. But they did.
Bronwyn was always chatty as a child, and that kind of went as the event happened. I think she lost a lot of confidence and she just kind of went into herself a little bit more. So that was hard for the family. Until it happens to someone that you know, you don't really know the process of the whole situation, and it just takes so much out of everyone that's involved in it.
I'm not going to sugarcoat it. It was really difficult to come out and say it. It took me nearly 2 months to tell my own mother because I just did not want to believe that it was true. People just don't want to believe that he is capable of doing something like that. The gaslighting, the victim blaming, everything around that really, really has the potential to break somebody.
It was just devastating. She's my baby. She always was, always will be. I mean, that moment where we're in the car station and your baby is explaining word for word what happened to her, and all you can do is sit there in silence and put your hand on her shoulder.
Within the legal system, he had more rights, even after pleading guilty. Even now, today, I never saw a book of evidence. He got to see everything, and I really struggle with that. I had 10 years of notes from therapy. Not only did he violate me and treat me like an animal as a child, he got to do it when I was an adult and trying to survive also. And I think it's inhumane.
The culture of victim blaming in this country is horrendous. It's always the victim's fault, and what was she doing, what did she do? And hang on, she didn't do anything. She went out with her friends, she came home with someone she trusted, and that was her only mistake.
We don't talk about it and we don't complain or just to complain. It's to try and bring awareness to what people are going through and you know, to try and get people to understand that. The impact of sexual assault on a survivor's life, it's massive. No matter if somebody gets a conviction, if they don't, if they report it, if they never do, it doesn't leave you, and it takes so long to heal.
I think it's a miracle for me today that I want to live, you know? It is a miracle that I want to be here today. And I've wanted to be here for a long time. You know, it's been a long time since I didn't want to be here. And that is because of the support that I get and the support that I've received from the Rape Crisis Centre, and the support that I've received from my parents and my siblings. And because I know that I'm worth it today. Yeah. Sorry, it just hit me. I actually thought that my body was so disgusting that I couldn't leave it anywhere for someone to find. You know, and I can't believe that I really felt that and believed that. Because it's so not like that today.
So I hope in the future I heal a little bit more from what has happened, make peace with my new life. If I can be involved in changing something for one person, that's all.
I'm very proud of her. I think what she's gone through, you could only be proud of her. I know I wouldn't have been able to do what she's done. It took a while, but I think she's a lot happier nowadays.
The support we've had from the Rape Crisis Centre has been second to none. I could not praise them enough. My hopes for my daughter's future are back to where they were originally, that she's a natural born leader, she lights up a room and she could take over the world.
There is always brighter days ahead, and I just had to look past the trauma to see them. The DRCC helped me to alleviate the guilt. Nobody has the right to touch you.
I would strongly encourage anyone who's struggling today to seek support and counselling, that they owe it to themselves, they owe it to the person or the child that they were to do it. You're deserving of a good life and you're worth it.